We keep the other bad men from the door.
So, I just wanted to get the gang together early in my tenure to say, yup.
We are back. Episode 7, I believe, of Succession. True Detective, Leftovers. Mark assures us we are in the home stretch. We are finally out of True Detective. Season 2. Did Cody change his tune on The Leftovers? And fucking Logan Roy is the fucking man. So we'll be there all in all. Can't wait to talk with my fellas, my friends, my buddies. First up, Mark Menchaca. Let's see, this is a different tune. Like, let me tell you, 2 TV shows, 2 positive TV shows. I'm letting the fucking plot out. 2 that I came in so hatred last episode. I watched a little bit back. I'm a fucking disdain for that episode. I didn't want to be there at all. Now, look at me, peppy. I called you guys buddies. I didn't even attack Mark yet. This is a great day overall. Mark, how are you? How was your viewing experience?
It's not bad. I definitely flirted with the deadline here a little bit. Definitely had to get some in. I think my inner part of me was like, you don't really want to finish True Detective season 2. You've seen it before. You can just kind of fake this one. And I don't think anybody's gonna notice. But I did it, and and I had to watch The Leftovers because it is, oh God, it is wild. And then Succession is definitely heating up. I was having a good time.
I don't know what our record schedule was last year for us, and what it was during your holiday months, but I'm really interested to see how Mark's stamina is going to show when it gets closer and closer to that old December time. Because as we're recording this, we're a week from Halloween at this point, so this is Mark's busy season. So I'm really interested to see what how many more cram sessions he will have. No more, maybe 3 movies on Saturday, maybe just 2. We'll see how
It's
it all works
it's
out.
gonna get brutal. I'll just say that in a couple of weeks it'll be brutal.
Fucking put it on the, like, I think last time we did Chernobyl, other things that you watched before, so you had a fresh, you could, and you watched multiple times, so you had a refresh. True Detective season 2, you haven't visited that many times. Next up, Matt, how are you? How was your viewing experience? I don't know, normally I make fun of Matt falling asleep during it. It's always me that yawns 75 times during an episode. We're recording this later than we ever have. Mark might be talking by himself while we're both sleeping on the table, but we'll find out. Matt, how was your viewing experience?
It was good. It was good. There were some good shows this week. I tell you, I got to that season finale of True Detective, so it was like an hour and a half long, and like all of the life drained out of me trying to get through that. But I think it should be really fun to talk about. I think there's going to be a lot of good talking points in that episode at least. So, Cody, and I know you talked a little bit, but how you doing?
Yeah, I was about as down as I ever have been going into a week of television. I called higher ups at the channel, said I don't know if TV Chronicles continue after this run. I don't know if I have it in me. But let's just say I'm happy I pushed through. One show has no fucking business having a season finale being an hour and a half long, and basically I don't care is what I kept like. I don't care. Logan Roy came out and I don't care happened more times long. Fuck off every time. Just fuck off. I couldn't stand it. There was things that pissed me off, but I can't wait to discuss it. I think as long as what I will say is True Detective will not. I'm glad it's over, but I don't think there will be nothing to talk about. I think we will fully be able to ravish this fucking this season to the fucking core. Their decisions at the end are fucking laughable. I just want that on there. Fucking laughable.
In all honesty, I think True Detective maybe has the biggest plot twist of any of these 3 shows that happened this week. Like
Which
a thing
one?
that I didn't see True Detective. And
Oh.
we'll get to it. I
I
think
mean, as somebody that hasn't seen any of this, I strongly disagree with you on one, because I think one show fucking flipped me on my head. I will say, by the way, we are in season 2 of this. When we finish season 3 of all these shows, we will announce what season 3 of True TV Chronicles starting next season. We're actually really amped for next. I think one show I'm over the moon for. We've whispered about it multiple times in this show. One is considered a really great TV show that we haven't ever talked about, and then trying to one that some of us haven't seen. So it's like it's a new world. I think all 3 of us haven't seen the 3rd show, right?
I've seen the first season of it, but after we get past the first season, it'll be, I think, the first show that none of us have seen.
First show that we are going in 100% blind.
So that should be
that's going to be interesting, because True Detective is that for me and Matt. Like, Matt's seen this one, right?
I've
seen
the first 2 seasons. After this,
but
season
True
2,
Detective
like,
season 3 and 4, we both haven't seen, so we're new. It'll be the first time that all 3 of us will venture into a show basically blind after season 2. So I can't wait. Matt, you didn't just pick up a random DVD and just pop it in like season
No,
5
I
of the
actually
show.
watched the first season from the beginning, and I just never got around to finishing it. So
growth.
You didn't
all right.
read an Entertainment Weekly and just like, oh, they said they had a good episode here. Just pop it in.
Fucking hang on the toilet.
I didn't pull a Mark and just watch the series finale just for the hell of it.
Yeah. Mark needs to be analyzed as a person. All right. Episode 1. Episode 6.
Yeah. So let's jump into Leftovers, episode 6, Lens. Nora is irritated by unexpected visitors. Kevin's predicament becomes impossible to ignore. Erica finds an unlikely ally and reveals haunting secrets. Bum, bum, bum.
I can't think of anybody who I think a character has been fucked with in a show more than Nora Durst has in her entire life. Like, what is
maybe Skylar?
I mean, hers is
Skylar was a suburban mom that had got her son.
I mean, Skylar didn't have her 2 children just disappear on her. So
she wasn't like looking for answers, and then the person she thought had answers. We believe you're an instrument of Azrael, the demon. It's like, oh, so you got nothing. All right.
Oh yeah.
I mean, okay. I just want to get this out of the way. These 3 episodes of Leftovers, I fucking hate the Leftovers. I just want that on the record. I fucking hate the Leftovers because it is that Al Pacino quote to a fucking D. Once I'm out, they pull me back in. I'm sitting there at the foot of my couch, just like, there's no fucking way. I was in the grave. I couldn't care less about this show. And I burst through the fucking dirt by episode 9 or episode 8. And I'm just like, what are we doing? I hated this fucking thing for 5 episodes. And now I'm just like, oh, what's happening for the season finale, baby? So I hate that. You're meaning to tell me this show creator fucking hates this woman, Nora. She's got to resemble, like, she was casted or directed because he reminds her of her like ex-wife or something's attached. This woman is not only is she the only person that every time she talks to anybody and they realize that, oh, her husband and 2 kids were gone. No one's lost that many people at once. It happened to Nora. Nora got her freaking job stolen at one point because she just and had to go through that whole cycle. She's the one that walks downstairs and sees her family with those things just put there. And now she's the reason, like, she can be tied. They're thinking she may be tied to the reason for the vanishing. She's the lens to that. Holy shit, Nora! You take off the bulletproof vest and call the hooker over. It's over, Nora. Good God.
And she finally found a good guy again, except he's going fucking nuts.
Fucking baddie. I need you guys to like put the barriers up because I will. There's only one episode I will not be able to bounce into because obvious reasons. But I don't want to bounce to the next episode if I say something. So I'm gonna let you guys talk and then I can add to it.
Yes, I think Mark kind of hit like the kind of the first half of this episode is kind of these researchers and stuff just kind of coming to the town. They're doing some research, all this lens stuff. They want to talk to Erica because they want to see if this is an actual disappearance, disappearance or whatever they're talking about. So yeah, it's some pretty crazy stuff. But this episode is really the one where we get to see more about Erica as a character and kind of get to learn a little bit about her and kind of how she's relating to all this stuff. There's a couple really good scenes with her. I know there was the one scene where she's patching up one of the guys that her husband beat up. That was really good. And then she does kind of have a talk with her husband, kind of like one of my favorite quotes in this whole episode is that you need to hit people because you need to hit people. Because he has his whole righteous thing, but she's like, yeah, I mean, that's some of it, but really, you just didn't want to beat people up.
Yeah, it felt like she was talking. It felt like she was talking to Batman in that scenario. Like, listen, like, you dress up as a bat, and like you're just punching people, okay? Like you don't really like you kind of try to have an excuse, and you really don't. Like you're not a good guy. I'll just tell you that right now. I don't think you're a good guy.
You just don't have a rhyme or reason for what you're doing. You're just doing it.
And then she has that.
We're too deep into this, so yeah.
And then she has her big breakdown at the town gathering or whatever when the goat guy comes in to kill another goat, and that's just like her breaking point. At that point, she goes off on like the whole town.
Prior to that,
okay.
Well, prior to that, she's met by the other two girls' parents.
Yeah.
That are sitting there and they want her to like because the main thing is the company that Nora worked for is going around interviewing these people and they've talked to her but she refuses to talk to them because the episode kind of starts with the guy showing up at the doors and shows up to her and then Nora get the fuck out of here like start because hey, newsflash to the end, you're a lens, apparently. And that's what they kind of figured out really quickly, do you? So then there's a new questionnaire, and like Nora's looking through and trying to find the questionnaire and like figure out what's on the sheet. But the other girls' moms are like, hey, you need to talk to them. Why the fuck do I need to talk to them? Well, because they need to figure it all out there. Well, what's on these questions? Oh, the NDA'd us. We can't tell you what's on the questions. And then, so then, yeah, she goes to this fucking ceremony where they're all talking, and the guy walks in with the goat and be like, "Oh, just because he slaughtered a goat on that fucking day, you think that saves us? You think we're the only town?" Like blah blah blah. And she goes off, and I'm with her on this. Like,
there's this one woman who was like wearing a wedding dress on that day, so now she just wears the wedding dress every single day.
And you're the third stop on the tour with them like coming around like. It's just like there's a lot of good like moments like of her. You guys are clinging to the things that happened on that day because they happened on that day, but they don't fucking mean anything. Like truly.
Yeah, I want to bring that up. How come John hasn't beaten the shit out of the goat guy?
And she calls him out for that too.
It feels like that would have been one of the first guys that like
100%.
Like how come he gets a pass?
he gets a pass? Are you crazy?
John seems to be okay with the people who were there on the day of. He just met people coming afterwards.
Playing this slideshow, you can see him walking and throw a tarp down and literally just like grab the oh no, John's back to do his own little magic trick. Like, get the fuck out
I mean,
here,
if they didn't have a problem with him doing it at the diner during breakfast, then I don't think they're going to care anywhere.
Yeah. It's like, when that happened, I think it wasn't the same episode, but it was earlier in the season.
Yeah.
I was like, this is just normal fucking behavior. Like, I was expecting everybody to freak out, everybody just sat there and continued. I was like, there's a dead goat on the ground. I don't think this is the town you want to move to. But I think the main crux of the whole episode, like, falls into, like, Nora stealing the questionnaire
Mhm.
and sitting down with her to read the questionnaire to her.
Yeah.
And like it's so weird. Like what ties everything to it is like how $80,000 pulled out of their bank accounts within the last thing. Were they this? Were they what were the last things you said that I don't know? And then like goes through and then she fucking flips the script on Nora.
Mhm.
So what's your guys' thought? You guys know the ending. Fuck, never mind. It's not gonna help me.
Well, because Nora goes hard on Erica, and she reveals that she was getting ready to leave John when this whole thing happened, and that's kind of she says
her son could make it
yeah.
because he has faith.
Mhm.
Her daughter could not.
She was
make it.
worried about her, and that's why
So-
she buried the bird that day, and to see if it would be okay for her to leave. And I think a part of her thinks that it's her fault that the girls disappeared.
Crazy. Like, I mean, she's not.
But I
Yeah.
think so. There's anything like because Nora pushes back that this isn't a disappearance. Like this
Yeah.
isn't a vanishing. This is something else.
Yeah.
And then what's her name?
Erica.
Alright.
Yeah, she
Erica
pushes back the
flips
other
it
way.
on Nora. What's the
Oh,
last
yeah.
thing your family said to you?
Yeah, it was the last thing your kids said to you, and no, Nora didn't take that very well.
No.
So am I? Don't answer.
Yeah,
Let me just talk my process.
we'll get you there.
Erica, and her dad.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's her dad
Yeah.
or family member. I'll just say
I
that
think-
because I don't know. I don't know.
I think it's
no.
John's dad. I believe John.
Okay, John's dad, past crimes, something against the family, outed from the family,
Mhm.
but also he's got some voodoo. He can predict things. He sees the past.
He knows a thing or two about a thing or two.
Yeah, he is more supernatural than the guilty remnant ever were. Want that on the record. So there's some disagreements with them. There's like her son sneaking away to that. There's different situations with that. So there's something similar to that. So my question right now, well, the thing I'm battling with, that I don't think these kids were a part of a vanishing. But I don't. I think
it's
they
safe to
were.
say
That's
that-
your guess.
I think they were murdered.
Mm.
And I think vanishing just is the easy way out of. Because if we go back to that moment, the last time we see the girls, I think they're running naked through the woods.
Mhm.
Something just doesn't. Something smells rotten in Tibet. All I want to say.
Mhm.
So I think in this world, when vanishing or the disappearance or whatever
Yeah.
is so commonly known, the fact that a second one could go. Now, my second thing is Nora is responsible for the girls going
Well,
because she's a lens. If
I
that's,
don't know
if
how
that-
much faith you want to put into the lens stuff because, like, the next phone call, they're like, "Oh yeah, you got this demon in you or something."
Well,
like Mark was saying.
that's where I'm at right now with True
Mhm.
Detective season 1.
Mhm.
It's like the bait and shit switch,
Yeah.
not bait and shit. That's True Detective season 2. That's bait and shit. But this one is basically here's Cole. Cole's a little weirder than normal people. He's actually like nothing like Woody Harrelson. Maybe he's the killer. Holy fuck! Not even a chance he's the fucking killer. This is the real killer. This is the thing. Deflect Erica. Put it on Nora. Holy shit! It's gonna be Erica at the end. I don't know, but like, let me tell you. I'm buckled back in. I'm ready for the ride. All right, wherever we're going,
Well,
they
hey,
got
we got the season 2 finale coming up this week, so maybe we'll get
They
some
got
answers for
me.
something.
But I think arguably, I don't know this for sure because I don't the first time watch. That scene between Erica and Nora is one of the best well acted scenes
yeah.
of leftovers that has happened.
Definitely.
It is a master, like how Nora's facial reactions, like to the questions, how Erica was unfazed by the question and how quickly Nora was affected by the questions. And I think they're doing a really good job of painting how John and Erica are kind of non-phased by their daughter disappearing. Like the town cares more than they care. Like we see them in normal life. Also, what's the fucking thing with the windows?
Yeah, because I know at the
'Cause
beginning
who
of the
breaks the first
episode,
window? Is that Nora?
Sorry.
it seems to be. Yeah.
So
I mean,
Nora throws the
it's-
first brick. Why?
I'm assuming it's because of her brother,
Oh,
because of Matt.
What?
Because of Matt.
because John wouldn't let Matt back into the town,
Yeah.
which that makes sense. I
That's
didn't
that's
kind of
what
get
I
that
assumed
myself.
it was.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
they had that weird thing, and like he was fucking with them there, and he
I
ultimately let him
forget.
in
I
town.
forget that's her brother.
Yeah. And that's why they
Oh,
get
that's where the money. Yeah, that's where the money. Okay. So
Yeah.
then Nora gets the return favor because Erica walks over and throws it
Erica
through her.
throws one through hers. Yeah.
Good camera angle. Good
Oh,
camera
yeah.
shot. Like focus in and see her
Right
stand
when she's in
outside.
the middle of dealing with crazy ass Kevin and his shit, she's got
Yeah.
a bird coming through the window. Yeah, I mean, yeah, any scene with Nora is great, but those two just knock it out of the park. I mean, it's one of the great travesties that the show wasn't like nominated for any awards like during this whole run. It's I can't
You know
believe
what?
that.
Because the critics turned off in the first 5 episodes. They're like, "Fuck this show. The show's lost it."
I mean, no, I won't say it. Like, although I think the thing that does bother the hell, although we're course correcting, I think on one of these, because I was
Right.
really upset how like I thought Margaret Qualley was really good in the show. I think as a whole, she's really great.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it felt like she was like in nothing after the show. Now she's starting to pop up and stuff now because I think she's starting to gain traction.
Yeah.
Although Carrie Coon has done nothing since then. Like she
Carrie
got
Coon
Gone
should
Girl,
be a
and like
huge
that's
star.
it.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Like, I
she's
don't-
on that Gilded Age. She's back on HBO again. So
Okay, it's like
Really?
Yeah.
She didn't do anything. Because she's one of the
she's had
actresses
like
I don't know.
small parts in movies, but she never like really had like her big break in the movies.
Because when was
she's like in a few TV stuff. She was in that one
Yeah.
season in Fargo. She was in Gone Girl. Like you
Yeah.
know,
Oh yeah, she's great in Gone Girl. She's great in everything she does. I really wish that she would get more opportunities.
because Margaret, her big break was Once Upon a Time, right? In movies.
I think that's where people recognize her from because she was in The Nice Guys before, but she didn't really pop in The Nice Guys.
Yeah, yeah.
I think she's an absolutely brilliant actress. I really do.
Yeah.
Everything I've seen her, and her being, I guess how young. I don't know how young she was when the show taped, but she's good.
And spoiler alert: after seeing Kevin without a shirt on, I'm amazed that Marvel never like swooped him up for something because
True.
he's got that.
They stopped watching after episode 5 too. When they saw Matt's dick just in his fucking, it was like fucking. This is over.
Speaking of Matt, I think that's the only thing we didn't really talk about in this episode is that she does go to the little shanty town, and we see that now Matt has like a little cult following of like all the little people there who are like so impressed with him for getting up in there.
Is this is also the time where yeah. Well, the one thing we definitely did, the brick comes through, but this is when Kevin tells Nora.
Yeah, he tells her like she just wants to go to bed after that conversation with Erica, but he's like, "Yo, I really need to talk to you. You can't wait."
Listen, like, this is some earth-shaking shit. Like,
I'm seeing someone.
Oh yeah, he could have done a better job explaining
Jesus
that too.
Christ! I know you're going crazy, but who the fuck wrote this speech for you, idiot? And he's like, "I'm seeing Patty. Like I'm mad. Like."
Oh, I'm relieved you're not cheating on me at least. But
and he's like, "You're acting like this is normal, where I handcuff you to a bed at night. Like this is normal behavior." Like, she's like, "I think you know that I'm kind of losing it." He's like, she's like, "Yeah, I gathered. I handcuff you, and that we consider it normal." She ends up handcuffing him to the. They end up not good, and then she's gone. Right? That's when we end it.
Yeah.
Well, we go to bed, I think.
Yeah, we go to bed.
We go to bed.
Yeah, that's the start of the next episode. So
I like how he starts out, and it starts out really bad, and as he manages to explain it more, it just gets worse. It doesn't actually get better. Like it's like, oh, seeing someone, oh, Patty, oh, that's wow, that's way worse than what I thought.
Dude, I'd rather you fuck another woman since you Patty.
I mean, that's easier to swallow, honestly.
Yeah, well, no. Well, shouldn't have done that. Anything from this episode before we move to the next one?
I think we covered it.
I think we
covered it.
Yeah, Nora's just not having a good day.
Episode 7.
Episode 7, A Most Powerful Adversary. Nora gives Kevin and Jill news they weren't expecting. Lori makes a rash decision that affects the Garveys, and Kevin deals with the fallout of Nora's news.
I'm telling you right now, we'll get to it. But the way this episode ended,
we're
see, this is why I said
if
I was so
you
nice for
didn't
not making this the last.
I swear to God, you would have caught serious hell from me. If I'm telling you right now, fuck you both. I would have watched the next episode regardless of what it was. I would never have waited.
I was a little upset that last week was 2 episodes of The Leftovers, but I'm glad Matt did it this way.
That's smart.
He could not. We could not have ended on episode 7. That would have been the meanest thing anybody could have ever done.
Listen, this is how this show runs. Matt and Mark are the brainchilds of the show. They put the things together. They come up with the plans. They do all the things. I click the go live button. I create intros and do banners and schedule it on YouTube. They are literally, we've had mistakes in the past where we fuck up ending on bad episodes and stuff like that before, but this was absolutely a brilliant masterclass of how to put it together. Didn't help me overall because overall, next episode's not great to leave me on either. But you know what? I'll take it. But yeah, before we get all there,
yeah, so we have Kevin wakes up, Nora's gone. He's still handcuffed to the bed.
Patty's sitting in the chair.
It's gonna be a tough day, buddy.
I told you not to tell her. Shut the fuck up. And then it's just like, of course, he's handcuffed, doesn't have his key, doesn't have anything around him, blah, blah. And then fucking his daughter walks in and goes, "What'd you do?"
She's been on him all season about this.
Don't fuck this up. Oh, and here's a note. And then just fucking leaves him. I don't think, leaves him, gets him a bolt cutter, I think, or whatever, and tries. Yeah. But like, he ends up snapping it and then going downtown with the cup thing in there and goes to like the pawn shop. Locksmith and goes, "Ooh, this is police grade. Do you have a badge or anything?" I don't. And Patty goes, "Ooh, tell the truth." Yells at a kid.
I think it's funnier before when like he's trying to like learn like Russian or whatever, and he has the picture up like, "Oh, I know this," and it's like, it's a fucking duck. Like, what are you talking about?
Oh, he's trying to learn a language.
Patty, undefeated comedy relief in the fucking thing.
Oh, she's got a bit in this episode. I almost wanted to record it and play the audio for us today, but yeah.
What was it?
We'll get to that. When she's talking about his mission that he has to do, where he's got to go to like Egypt and go take something from the pyramid and fill it with semen.
This next level. The acting of this is so funny. It's some Kevin working against a green screen. I'm just dying laughing the whole time watching it. I don't think I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. He just yelled at a fucking 9-year-old. And
that's
then,
always close. You have me asking you to cut the handcuffs off you.
Yeah, like, do you remember? Shut the fuck up once you get the cuffs on you. Don't say it before the cuffs.
Okay,
he ends up like he calls Nora a lot of times, but Nora literally says, "Don't call." Like, I took the kid, don't call. Because we did forget. Kevin also says in the last episode that he's losing it. Like, he's like, you think it's just normal that I left the kid outside. Like, that's not normal. Like, that shouldn't be the case. And she's like, well, you had a lot going on. Like, she's making those justifications for her. So he ends up calling him, and then she gets the phone call. Is like, she finally answers or something, and it goes, I left the note on the chair, and Patty was sitting in the fucking chair, and goes, oh, she was sitting behind it. And she's like,
This fucking
Jesus.
Yeah, this is why I had to leave.
But then I think one of the main cruxes, he visits Erica's,
Yeah, because
John's
Michael
dad.
comes to see him and is like, I've heard about you, and he takes him there, and Virgil is
apparently he's seen him before. Like, we
yeah,
didn't know that.
Yeah.
he had
saw him
a
before.
talk with him the night that he woke up in the
Oh, that's a
pond or
great
whatever.
moment too.
Yeah.
Because he yells at Patty about it,
Mhm.
right? Because he's
Yeah,
like,
'cause see, it pretty much tells him that I already told you what you have to do. You have to die so you can go fight Patty on her turf. And we figure out that's why Kevin woke up in the pond with the cinder block tied around his leg.
I mean,
He was trying to kill himself, which Virgil says that's not really, you don't really have a good plan to come back from that.
I mean, I'll give Sleepwalking Kevin this. Sleepwalking Kevin just acts. He doesn't think about anything. He just sees Patty on the sidewalk, like, fuck that bitch, we're taking her to a cabin. Oh, there's some dogs going out in my town. Let's just kill them. Like, we don't care.
I mean, he's
Like,
got a whole best friend killing dogs while he's sleepwalking.
he's
but
like,
then he
I need
thinks
to
the
kill myself. Let's
strategy.
take this brick and just go to the lake.
But like, when he kidnaps Patty at the beginning of that episode in season 1, he doesn't know that he has to kill her because she's not dead, right? So there's no like, but that's still not under that. That sleepwalking doesn't make a full lot of sense, because why would he take Patty at that point, right?
Well, that was just because all the drama with the guilty remnant and stuff. Like this whole
Okay.
stuff that's going on now, that wasn't anything to do with any of that then.
Hmm.
Which
But
maybe,
yeah,
yeah.
he has a whole fight with Patty. He's like, you told me everything that happened that night, everything important except the one fucking key fact."
Well, didn't want to give him too much info.
And then, yeah, well, I didn't want to overwhelm you, Kevin. I just didn't want you in stress.
Yeah, because this is too where we find out that Virgil has said he's already done this because John shot him and technically killed him. That's what John went to jail for. And apparently Virgil fought his adversary that he had that was causing him to do all these bad things. That and he came back from that. So I guess.
Little cagey on the details of what some of the bad things were.
Yeah, like, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna need if it would happen to me, I'm gonna need a little more.
Yeah, and Kevin pretty much storms out of there like this guy is crazy at this point.
But then he's still battling with it. He knows Nora. But main thing, his wife shows up at the gate.
Yeah, Laurie shows up. She's looking for Tommy, which she did call Nora in the last episode too. We forgot about that. But yeah, she's been looking for Tommy. I wonder if we'll get a whole episode about that. I don't know. But yeah, so she
you want to get me back out of this fucking show? God damn it! That's what episode fucking 9's gonna be about. Just Tommy, and then we'll get. I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna end it all.
Why'd you have to drop that, man? What are you doing?
You're such a bad friend. Like, you're such a bad friend.
You got so hyped, and now
my mood's just fucking down. I'll skip it, and you guys can tell me what happened. Okay, anyways. But yeah, they come to visit and kind of have a conversation, and like, for the first time, she's making like perfect sense to him.
Mm-hmm. And she makes great sense. Like, well, how come Patty's not here right now when I'm here? Because I could prove that she's not really Patty, and this is just
what you're having
in your head.
is a psychotic episode, and then, like, what you're dealing with is thing. And the reason Patty's not here was because I was her therapist, and you know about the husband situation and all the that all battle. I did that. Like, that was the whole crux, and then
Apparently, Lori's been gossiping about her clients to Kevin at home.
Bad psychiatrist, by the way. Like, not good at that.
Margot, his daughter shows up. Why is she here? They're on the phone with Nora trying to figure it all out. But basically, she kind of like knows that side of his life is like they're not going to be together. Like she accepts that he's calling Nora. Like he's like those days are gone. But it's just like this overall interesting perspective. I think it's just a really interesting twist. But then I think another great scene in this is when he calls Nora. And talks to her and is like, if I got rid of her, like, would you come back? And he's like, yeah, if I go, how are you gonna just look me in the eye, know that she's gone. Like, just trust me that she's gone. And she's like, okay, sure.
I just need to know that you'll come back, and then I'll go take this leap of faith. And yeah, she said she'd come back, so he goes back and sees Virgil again.
But before we get into that, I wanted to bring up things. One just technical thing I just thought was really cool was like kind of the there was that first time he saw Lori, and we get like that song break, and we get like the instrumental, like "Where Is My Mind," then it goes into like the song. Kind of love that. I love that part. And also we got or at least we got at least a note about when Kevin self-incriminated himself, like when he went by the fire station and gave his palm print to John.
Yeah, he went to go get the handcuff off, and I was like, "Oh, you accidentally kind of outed yourself there, didn't you?" Oh, yeah. So that's going to be interesting. Yeah. My wife, she sometimes is sitting in the room while watching these, and she gets tired of hearing the same Leftovers theme over and over. She's like, they're playing that stupid song again. It's like, that's a great song. What are you talking about?
Me and Matt's wife are fucking lockstep. Normal shows, like I've watched Game of Thrones numerous times in my life. Probably the same level of Mark watching The Wire, maybe a little bit more. Every time the theme goes on, skip. How fucking dare you? No, I will not be skipping. This one, quickest thing ever. But yes, let's get to the ending. Let's get to my jaw hitting the fucking floor. If we ended, the motherfucks that I would have given Matt would have been all time. The show may have been canceled. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you.
So he goes to see Virgil, and Virgil explains to him, "Hey, this is what we're gonna do. You drink this poison.
Same as a heroin overdose.
Yep. And then I'll give you this shot after a couple of minutes before you go brain dead to bring you back to life, and then you'll be good to go. You go handle your business." So. It's like, yeah, okay, I'm going to drink this weird drink you're giving me. Sure. I guess I'm all in at this point. Kevin drinks the drink and has a pretty violent death.
Although Patty does try to stop him, like right before he drinks.
Yeah.
Although she wanted him to drink, and then she tries to stop him. Like a little bit of a weird thing going on there.
And no, because then he's like, you don't want me to take this. And she's like, no, Kevin, I want you to, I want you to take it, Kevin. I do want you to do it. And like, no, and just drinks it. And I'm fucking telling you what, when he convulses and goes to the thing, and he has that fucking needle in his chest, in his hand, and he sprays it on the floor. I am in fourth quarter, 30 seconds left. They need a touchdown or a field goal, and I'm fucking pacing. I am losing it. I'm like, there's no fucking way. God damn it, guys. We have to do that. We have to plan this. When there's one of these episodes, we have to just get on the call and watch it together. You have to see reactions. But I'm literally just panting. I'm like, oh my fucking God. But then I'm like thinking, like, no, how do the Leftovers continue without Kevin? Oh, this whole fucking show disappeared. So what the fuck? It doesn't really matter. They'll find some reason to continue going. He grabs a fucking revolver, puts the bitch in his mouth, and kills himself. And while he's laying there, I'm like, and I'm waiting, and it feels like 100 minutes have went by and nothing. And then his son walks out and pulls the body, and I'm like, is this what happened to the daughters? Is this what are we doing? They're all just killing people in the thing? They're sending the witch doctor? Like, what's happening? I've never. I stared there at the screen, and where it's normally like play next thing. I just stared, and then I was like, I didn't even check. Remember we saying 3, but I was like, I'm going on. Whatever happens, happens. Like, let it roll. And then I was dumbfounded. I don't remember doing a show so far that we've done this that had me that shocked.
Mm.
And I think you both said something about season 2, like the best episodes of season 2, like of The Leftovers, is in this. These 2 episodes back to back are this one and the very next one are some of the best television I've ever watched. It's insane.
Yeah.
Like, I can understand if it doesn't work for you. Like, that's a real possibility. I fully understand that. Especially the next episode, I can see that doesn't work for you. But if you're in, like, if you're fully in, motherfucking masterclass. Like, holy shit. And this didn't come off of source material, which is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like the first season did. This is just off the dome. Those people need to go talk to psychiatrists tomorrow. They are mentally unwell, but I'm fully for it. Yeah, but him killing and getting dragged off, I think that's just one of the most. You fuckers watch this week to week?
Oh yeah, you got to wait a whole another week before you get the next episode when you're watching this show.
That was
a long week.
I would have been at the headquarters. Like, we need to talk.
Like,
this is why I have never done TV. This is literally why I never did TV. I did it with one show ever. It was The Walking Dead, and let me tell you, that show pissed me off to no end. Let me tell you, this, wow.
It was kind of weird because, like, going week to week, it's like, oh, like, this is good, but I'm like, like, I am liking it. I'm like kind of still just steadily going because I don't even think I'm watching it the night of and kind of watching like the day or two after while like I'm eating lunch one day, and I watched this episode, and it like you, I thought it was maybe one of the most shocking TV episodes I've ever seen in my life. Like, I couldn't believe what was happening, and like just the image of him just going down so violently, and then the guy just killing himself. I'm like, where the fuck are we going? What, it's the equivalent of like now it feels like anything can happen in the show.
Yeah, it's like 3 of the biggest shocks, like right now, with Kevin dying, him spraying out the stuff, and then putting the gun in his mouth. Yeah. But I think that is there anything else in this one, or we go to the main event?
I'm really glad, at least for our sakes, that because this feels like it would have been a Lindelof move, where the next episode would have been like a character episode.
Yeah,
and we would have just taken a break from this storyline.
Oh, we would have lost Cody.
And like the whole audience would have melted down. Like, you can't do that.
Yeah,
and just leave me on ice for a whole week.
Oh god,
that's what the Sopranos would have done.
I was unfucking well. Like, it was something. Oh my god, I'm so happy, but like, jeez, fucking kill me. I was just like, this doesn't. I just don't understand how we got to where we got. But this is just. I've never been so fully out of something, and then holy shit pulls me all the way back in. Like,
I mean,
it just doesn't seem. It doesn't make sense.
I can't imagine your relief to when episode 8 starts the way it does. You're like, okay, thank God. Like, we're definitely getting into like the next phase of this movie.
Yeah, because I was like, listen, I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do if this is what the decision is. Like, I don't know if I can trust like Nora to like fucking carry the whole bitch like this. I don't know. Like, Is this John's show now? Fuck you. Like, I am attached to John. Like, I don't have any interest in that.
Or is that like Nora just gonna get like a second head and like fucking Matt's gonna be king of the underworld? Like what's gonna happen?
Oh yeah, it was. We were about to make real.
Oh. All right, well, I think we can get into it then.
Yeah.
Episode 8, International Assassin. In the wake of Kevin's desperate decision to vanquish Patty, questions and answers emerge as the world adjusts to the repercussions of what comes next. So yeah, I'm curious, Cody. What did you feel like when this episode started and Kevin's just waking up in a bathtub in some hotel?
I guess I was 100% naive, really. Like, because I didn't know, like, if it was like, I figured it was a dream state. Like, I really thought it was like an in between.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I didn't know if this is like the leftovers version of what heaven will be, or like what it is. Like, he's in the afterlife. I didn't know if we were just going to go visit the afterlife for the rest of the thing. I just didn't know. But then I slowly started grasping that, that thing that Virgil said is like real.
Mm-hmm.
So that's an interesting twist. I was really blown away when he gets attacked right away, and I was like, "What the fuck are we doing?"
Well,
Finds out that's a job that he gets thrown into. Like, he's that. Like, what? So, like, he couldn't have just been like a fucking movie critic. Like, what are we doing?
Because it was his fault. He picked the profession of international assassin.
Yeah, because the closet clearly says, "Know who you are first, then adorn yourself accordingly." So
when does he pick that? When does he pick that?
When he opens up the closet and there's like a priest uniform or something. It's got his Mapleton sheriff uniform. It's got just like the suit. It's got a guilty remnant like the white outfit.
Oh,
and
right.
For a second, he grabs his sheriff suit and he's like, "Oh no, I'm going to take this nice suit." Little did he know he just became an international assassin by doing that. Was it Kevin Harvey?
Yeah. I thought it was. I'd be full on ass popping out of that tub. Like, yeah, I'm surprised Marvel did not just be like, "Hey, buddy, you want to be shirtless in another movie? Come on down, buddy."
Yeah, he was birthed into this limbo or afterlife or whatever we want to call it. You know.
Yeah.
And like I said, he puts the suit on. He gets attacked by a flower delivery guy. Ends up killing him. He goes to the lobby and, hey, look, it's Virgil. And Virgil did say
that's when I was like, okay.
So now we see that Virgil killed himself so he could go and follow Kevin and be his guide through this whole process.
Which is really fucking weird. But I think he had a troubled past. So, like, he made some mistakes and stuff. Like I don't know what his crime was fully. I think they said about it or whatever.
Yeah.
But he was definitely on the outside looking in. Something changed in his life. So him to take his life to do this, I mean, I guess I get it. But, like, he's working through it. He's talking to the guy. He's talking to Virgil. He's like, "Where the fuck am I? Like, what is this thing?" He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. The fire alarm's going off, and there's a bird in the lobby. And then he writes down on the thing. It's like, "Meet me in the parking garage, 5 minutes." While he's walking to the parking garage, there's a girl drowning in the pool, and he hops in and grabs her. While the dad fucking comes out and is like, "What the fuck you doing?
You know you can't swim. What are you doing by the pool?"
Just rude, abusive, mean, and then all of a sudden goes to ends up meeting Virgil, and Virgil basically gives the plan.
Lays out his mission.
Patty's in this thing, and Patty is a politician, and you're going to be greeted. You're a donor. You're going to be greeted, and you're going to be going up through. And in the bathroom, there's a gun underneath the thing, like The Godfather, exactly like The Godfather. And you're going to end up shooting her, silence her, and taking her out. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, leftovers is weird, but like, I'm on board. Fine, I'm already here. Gets kidnapped again, but every time he goes to his room or whatever, the TV starts sparking, like
Yeah.
flashing
Starts taking like
things.
flashes of his dad on the TV.
Kind of looking like, basically what I'm looking at this thing is like he is having to atone. I think the religious symbols are pretty strong in this episode. You can either agree or disagree, but I'm thinking like it's atone for his past mistakes. He's having to face a lot of the fast things he's going through and all the struggles. And then he ends up seeing his dad like in fucking Australia or whatever, like taking wild thing. The fire alarm keeps going off. They had to evacuate the building, everything. And he ends up getting kidnapped by them.
Yes, they want to question him before he goes and sees Patty. So they hook him up to like the lie detector machine and start spraying him with like Windex or something when he lies right in the eyes. I love that they have the white vehicles and the white suits. Her team.
Yeah, right. But then they say, "Yeah, you can meet her. You can meet her."
Yeah, they go up to the suite and he has a little deja vu because he sees Holy Wayne in there in the bathroom on the toilet.
A lot of dead people. Seen a lot of dead people in this episode.
Yeah, because like the Patty's number 2 is the lady who got stoned to death in the first season, so we get to see her again, and so he gets to talk with Patty and stuff, and he gets to go in there, gets the gun, comes out, wastes a whole bunch of them. The Patty says she's not really Patty. She's like a decoy that they have set up. She's really some other person, but Kevin kills her anyway. And Kevin's still there. So, I mean, I guess he's like, well, now what do I do?
But no, like I think it's really cool is like they set it up where Virgil's like she's really good at like talking you out of it. Like she'll
Don't listen to her, just kill her right away.
Just kill her. And like, I'm not dying. How do they want to hire? I mean, had plastic surgery, blah blah. Ends up shooting her dead. He walks out and he's like, what the fuck? I'm still here. Sorry, I don't know what you're speaking of. Bird drops down. He fucking slams the thing on the bird.
He's like,
kills
you drank the water, didn't you? Because Virgil told him not to drink the water while he's there.
I was thirsty. But then he goes up and sits with that dad and starts like drinking with him. And then some clues are getting unlocked for Kevin as he's sitting there with the guy.
We find out it's actually Neil. Poor guy can't find anybody to shit on his chest in the afterlife.
Yeah. And he ends up taking, I mean, we can just say it, right? He ends up taking the girl.
He figures out that the girl is just Patty as a child. So he's going to
Which adds a whole nother element to it. Like when he's like convincing, makes it all the situation like hard to do. Like, okay, now I fully get it. So he ends up driving the thing
because he's always got to take her to the well and throw her in.
Dad told me.
Yeah, I love when he's in there with Virgil. He's like, "Do you have where the well? Oh yeah, it's a little bit this way. Oh yeah, he's gonna throw me in it. Well, I hope you have your bathing suit. You have your bathing suit. Like, oh fuck.
And they meet this other guy on the bridge.
Well,
and he gives Kevin the choice.
A nice understanding. Beats the shit, like literally breaks his window and beats the fuck out of him.
And he gives Kevin the choice. Hey, you can just hang yourself off the side of the bridge, or we can keep going along with your journey. I was like, well, why do I want to hang myself? It's like, well, that way you don't have to kill a kid. You know, some people choose that, but hey, you do you.
Basically, gets to the bridge, gets to the well with her. And like Patty is like saying, like I don't know about this kid actor, like ability, but like the tone and like how they said things to scream just Patty Jr. is crazy to me. Would
The
it
part
be?
where she like says, "Would it help if I say I deserve it?"
Yeah. Would it help if I
Oh.
deserve it? Would you rather me push or drop?
Yeah.
Like, I
Probably
think
easy
push
to
would be.
push.
I think it'd be easier to push, and then pushes her in,
He's just got such a nonchalant, just.
and then Kevin, and Patty's still alive at the bottom, so he
Yeah.
has to go in, face her for the final time,
Yeah.
and drowns her in the water.
Yeah. She
How many,
does a nice
how many
story about
times
her
do you have
time
to
on
kill
Jeopardy.
somebody? You know, like till
Right,
they're
this
gone.
bitch is resilient. Should have killed her. Should have killed her when the bag should have stayed on her head. And then everything starts shaking and crumbling, and
Mhm.
he is freed from this past.
Yeah. And you see him
Which
picking himself up from the grave.
can I say something that I think you might agree. I don't know how it ends, so
Mhm.
take that with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
But how the fuck is this not the season finale?
Oh, you'll see.
Okay, because I guess they don't finish the Erica and the girl story.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah.
is there is okay. So that's fair.
Yeah.
That was misspoke because there's so much still happening in that town to step away from it. But this is like a perfect like fucking ending to that story. Like, but I guess you need kind of Kevin and them back in the real world to kind of
Yeah.
figure it. But like, holy shit! Talk about shooting your shot at episode 8 and having
Oh,
2 more episodes to play. Like episode 7 and 8, like that's such a hard 2 episodes to beat
yeah.
for your season. Because then if you fail on your last 2 episodes, it can go out like a wet fart. We've seen that multiple
Mhm.
times. So
Because I mean,
I
this
think
shows up on just about every like top 10 episodes of television. This episode is on that list. Yeah.
this episode is an absolute masterclass in
Mhm.
television.
Yeah.
Do I think there are better character works and stuff like that that have made me care about characters more? Sure.
Mhm.
But I have never had this is a perfect example. We've been doing the show now, it's 56 minutes in, and we are just now finishing this exact season, like this
Mhm.
3 episode run. That's super, like, that just shows how strong these 2 episodes truly were. And Lindsay's
Mhm.
obviously a really good episode, too.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, they hit their crux, and, like, again, I was out of the plane of this show. Fuck this show. I was out. I was jumping and getting off this. I was so invested. I think this is an absolute brilliant. And if it's literally mentioned in that same breath, it has every right to fucking be. I would put this episode up there with the Ozymandias. I would put them up there with these the Wire. There's episodes
Yeah.
we've done on the show, but
The,
like
the
that,
suitcase on Mad Men, the
Mad
Peggy and
Men,
Don
yes,
episode. Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Strider death scene, like
Mhm.
episode.
Yep.
Like there's so many
Stringer, yeah.
things.
Lem's death in the
Stringer, yeah.
Shield. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there are so many
Oh, yeah.
good. This. If we ranked our favorite, like I think that is something us as a team will do. Is
Yeah.
like power rank episodes one year. Like we develop our like top 25 of what we've watched on this show.
Yeah.
This would definitely be up there.
Oh, yeah.
So
That'd be fun. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think it would be fun. I think it would be a full one-off that we just do one time.
Definitely.
Because as we keep going, shows are going to keep getting crushed and beat down. But like we can definitely get a good list going. Yeah, but it's a masterclass. I think this episode. I never thought I would say that about an episode from The Leftovers at this point. Like how I've been out on stuff, and like these 3 episode run is better. I'm sorry. Like I like the Matt episode and I like the guest episode from season 1 of these are the best 3 episodes of Leftovers put together. I just think I think like, it's almost like gotcha bitch. Like, yeah, you fucking around. Watch me pull you the fuck back in. And everybody knew something I didn't know. Did you guys think these would hook me back in, or did you think I was going to be mixed?
I figured. I mean, International Assassin. It's can be decisive. I feel like most people love it, but there's some people who just like like, oh, this is stupid. But even my wife, she's so far thought this whole show was stupid when she's popped into me watching episodes. But she sat there and watched this whole episode, and she's like, "Wow, that's really good
I
episode."
think if I didn't have episode 7 to lead into this, I don't know how much I would love International Assassin, but 7
Yeah.
was so good it literally just carried into 8.
Mm-hmm.
I got to be honest, I was not 100% sure how you react. I really was not. I was not sure if you'd like it or not. I feel like at the very least, we get some good stuff just based off of the end of episode 7. I don't know how you just don't sit through a show and be like not just amazed by what happened in episode 7,
Yeah.
and then going into episode 8. Like I think it's a crapshoot on how the end of episode 7 hits you,
Mhm.
which all seem pretty positive, which I am very glad to hear. I will say that I'm delighted to hear that.
Yeah, 'cause I mean, I know there's a lot of people that just kind of like take this episode like face value for what it's telling you it is. It's like Kevin going to the afterlife to do battle with Patty to get her away from him. And then I know some people think of it more as like Patty wasn't really with him. That was just like a part of Kevin's psyche, the part of his psyche that like didn't want to have a family and was like pushing against that. And this is he had to go and fight that and exercise that part so he could go back and be with the family and stuff. So it kind of like lets you go either way how you want to. You can go either way with that argument. I mean, I kind of take it for face value, but yeah, I think that's really interesting how they did it, where it doesn't really tell you if you're right or you're wrong.
I take it as him just defeating that side.
Yeah.
I don't know. I walked so many reviews and so many things, and there was a lot of theories out there.
Mhm.
It's one perfect example, like Tony Soprano dead or not. Like I understand that's a mystery that people are having. This is far more complex than any of that situation in my head, because this is open to fucking full interpretation. But there was something from Kevin's past he was holding on to, regardless of what it was,
Mhm.
that he ended up having to let go of the situation. And like, I think he had to separate from Patty. That's how I look at it. That's how I want to look at it. So if it's something more complex, I don't think I need to break that down.
I mean that whole conversation that he has with Patty, like whenever he's playing the assassin, she's the politician. All that is basically dissecting all of Kevin's issues.
You're trying to destroy the family. Well, write that down. That's a good answer. Shoot this motherfucker right now. He pulls that gun out. I'm playing. We're not killing you, Kevin. Kevin, we're not killing you. I do love old Patty voice, though. That's one of my favorite things I've rolled into this season.
But yeah, even like whenever he's taking her to the well, like kind of how he has to get out of certain of these situations, be like a protector and be kind of like a fatherly figure to her, and like that's what ultimately gets him through, which I think kind of says a lot about the journey he has to take to ultimately get away from this.
Oh yeah, because he had to actually learn about Patty and understand her to see like she wasn't always a monster, even if you want to say she was a monster or not. But I mean, yeah, and she, like I said, that whole Jeopardy story that she told about getting the money so she could end up get away from her husband, and then she ends up staying with him anyway. It's just it's sad stuff. So
that's where some of that that like doll money, I guess, came from.
yeah, could be.
to buy those figures for all payments.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah, but I think it's really good. So.
Yeah, I don't think we can avoid True Detective anymore. We got to talk about it, unfortunately.
But I don't want. Yeah. I don't. And the fact that I used the same blue for the season 1 that I've been doing for this is so fucking disrespectful.
I mean, honestly, if you feel like you need to watch season 2 of True Detective, don't. Just go watch the Colin Farrell Miami Vice movie and watch Brawl on Cell Block 99.
Bro, you hit the fucking nail on the fucking head. Like, holy, what a great.
That'll save you 4 hours.
Isn't Colin Farrell in another, like, top movie?
Oh, he's done all sorts of stuff, you know.
I mean, is he in Assault on Precinct 13?
No, it's Ethan Hawke.
I mean, I feel like even if you just want to throw in like SWAT, like that's still
That's
you
a good
can do
one
that.
too.
Yeah.
That's what he's in SWAT, right? That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
I'm not even that big a fan of Miami Vice, but it's at least shorter than this shit.
Jesus. Yeah, let's go. Let's do
All right. So,
episode
episode 7: Black Maps and Motel Rooms. As Annie, Paul, and Ray get closer to finding out the truth about Casper, circumstances become more dangerous for them and everyone around them. Frank deals with inside betrayal and learns important information and plans his next move.
So we more or less find out all the stuff that happened to, or at least with the at least with like the cops and kind of
Yes.
what their role is in this.
In fucking expedition dump because they realize that they haven't given a shit for 6 episodes to fucking spoon feed us to the end. We're like, what does the audience know now? Fucking nothing.
These 2 episodes is 2.5 hours of like 30 minutes of things actually happening.
Back. Oh my god, let's get Colin Farrell and Rachel McAdams to fuck
Oh, horrible.
that have as much chemistry as me and my wall over here. And then while they're fucking, we're gonna take the only character that had any complex value to it, but they didn't execute it at all.
Mhm.
Fucking kill him while they're fucking. What?
So, this answers why there was 4 main characters, is so they could kill one of them off in the second to last episode.
And the fact that they think that they act like they care about his death is literally the most laughable thing possible. This is like if you were in that town, like this is the equivalent to being in the same town as somebody and you passed them one time to get coffee and they died, and you're like, oh, well, that's sad.
I mean,
I saw him.
think-
He got a fucking coffee once. Like I don't fucking know this dude.
I mean,
We worked together but never spoke.
Ray and him have had some good conversations.
Jesus Christ. No, that would take good writing.
mentoring a little bit in the next episode. I do think it is funny how we get into the next episode, and she's like, and she's talking about like, oh, like this guy died, and then Ray is like, yeah, come to think of it, I don't think I really knew the guy.
Do you guys think that Paul's girlfriend and his mom are still in that motel room together since he never came back for them?
Yeah, oh, hey, by the way, we don't want to have any loose ends. Fucking full of them.
Got like a 3-year-old baby just in a motel room.
There is a binder somewhere in fucking Hollywood with season 2 of True Detective of a plot points that they need to hit that they left behind when they made this show. It is
This show did not
literally
need more plot points.
this. Fucking right. They needed fucking explanations. I don't truly know to this day, and I've watched all these episodes, why any of the characters act the way they fucking do. I don't know why. I literally fuck off. Like, you want me to care about that? I don't. I do not. Move on. Like this is the definition of an episode. This is the movie equivalent. This is the show equivalent to Rogue One. I don't have any problems with Rogue One if you like it as a show, but I can't get fucking connected to characters that I know don't make it past this movie. I don't care. Like, oh, they died. That's sad, but I don't know them. I don't know anything about them. I don't know. The season finale fucking pisses me off to no goddamn end. I know. It's all I can fucking sit on and think. They still use the name Casper like the audience knows what the fuck they're talking about. I have been with these characters and I know the same about Casper as I do as fucking Colin Farrell's character. What?
Mark, can you explain the whole conspiracy to us?
Okay, I believe like this was it. That there was a guy like who had like diamonds and like kind of like these and kind of these crooked cops, and then Casper, I think, found out about it. So they go in, and apparently, like one of the woman like had like a relationship with Casper, so they go and kill the parents, and there are these two kids that are left orphans, and like the who is now like the police chief, and like that dude with glasses, like kind of that like kind of straight shortish hair, were in, and Casper stole the diamonds, and they used the diamonds to buy in on like the land thing. But like Casper kept some of those diamonds that they stole as like insurance, like in case like they like we're gonna go back on them. But I think like Dixon, like the guy who died from episode 4, had found out about it, and I think was trying to get more info on which is why he was investigating the diamonds before.
With all due respect, you painted that with exactly as much enthusiasm as the fucking show did.
Now understand,
He actually explained it better than the show did.
No, 100%, 100%.
I cannot stress this enough. This is my third real time watching the show, and I'm now
You poor
understanding
bastard.
exactly what happened. It like because the rewatch, I'm like, I still don't really know what happened, but I think this is what happened. Now I can tell you that this is what
God.
See, the budget for True Detective Season 2 was $60 million, which averages out to $7.5 million per episode.
I mean, a good chunk of that's going to the cast.
You have a bet. Just wipe your ass with it. Just wipe your ass with it next time. That's crazy behavior.
they must have had some great ecstasy parties with that money. I don't think not a lot of
The mountain of coke that had to be on set would make Tony Montana just like cry.
Because also everybody gets framed in this episode because we find out that Bezarides gets that murder pinned on her, and frame Velcoro for killing off D'Angelo's mom, and so they're on the run, and Woodrow has to do the things because he realized. Oh, he also realized that he's getting blackmailed because, well, obviously, why do you think Gabriel Luna came back?
And then Frank kills the guy that gave him the name to give to Ray about the rape of the setup. So instead of just giving Ray the name, he's like, "Oh yeah, I killed that guy for you. You're good now."
I kind of liked at least that Woodrow dies at the end, just because I wasn't expecting him to die at the end. I kind of thought if things were going to get bloody, it was going to happen in the last episode. So,
I mean, I did like that whole sequence with them like blackmailing him, and they're like the one guy's like, "If you were true to yourself about who you are, we couldn't do this to you. So this is your fault." And I liked how he was able to like take out like 4 of those guys, but then the one guy just happens to be waiting at the door that he comes out at the end to just shoot him. And then
no, but you know why they couldn't do it in the last episode? Because had too much shit to cover in the last episode.
They wanted that oh my god shock moment at the end of this episode, but we don't care about Paul. It's like, oh, hey, he's dead.
I was like, okay, well, one less story to close up. I mean, he had a kid on the way. He was dealing with his homosexual battle. He had like all these problems, but yeah, let's keep him. Let's fucking kill the gay guy.
I mean, they were probably like, "What? How cool would it be if we killed Colin Farrell in the second to last episode?" I was like, "Oh, we can't do that." Okay, well, what if we made another cop and gave him like a little bit of story and killed him off and said he was a main character? It's like, okay, that'll work.
Oh yeah, and Ray, not Ray. What's Vince Vaughn's character?
Frank,
down. Yeah, Frank burns down all the.
You watched it 3 times. How the fuck you don't know his name?
I
can't tell. Okay, his story literally doesn't matter, and that doesn't become more true till you get to the end.
Oh god!
I mean, whatever. So he burns down the clubs, gets revenge, kinda. And I guess he's gonna figure out how to get the money because that guy he killed told him about it. So there we go.
Thanks for close. Thanks, Frank. Can't wait to see what happens to you in the next episode. Clearly, you'll get your conclusion. I can't wait to see it.
We got this great setup there. They pretty much figured out a big chunk of the conspiracy. So now they're gonna bring everyone down.
Which the next episode, I will say, biggest plot twist of the week. I guarantee it. Nobody saw it coming. We'll get to it. I guarantee we'll get to it. I'm gonna make my case for it.
Okay.
Oh god, this is the level of Pete's going to be a good guy at the end of the motherfucker. I didn't see that when you made that claim. I fucking saw this, so I'm really interested to see. This is a plot twist. I didn't see fucking Virgil grabbing a gun and shooting himself in the mouth. Wow.
I guarantee, like, I was just shocked to see this moment happen. It's anything I'd ever seen on television.
Do we give a fuck anything else about this episode? Can we go to the
Yeah,
season?
let's just move on to the finale and just rip it apart.
Yeah, I mean the plot points so we can just move on. Like, it doesn't matter.
All right, so season finale, episode 8, Omega Station. Ray and Annie attempt to escape their desperate situation while Frank ties up some loose ends. Ties them up real tight.
Tie up some loose ends, bitch. This is the last time we'll see you.
Yeah,
I
guess we can
hate
start
this.
out with like him.
Spoil the
playing-
fuck out. I don't give a fuck.
Like him playing Lassie with his wife.
I did kind of like that a little bit. I thought that was a good scene. And she like chucks the ring. And he's like, yo, that was a big time.
Yeah, I didn't give a fuck.
I don't like you, bitch. Get out of here. Get on the train.
It's like, I know what you're doing. I'll go. But you just got to promise me you're going to be there. And he sends a bodyguard guy with her. So she'll be okay.
Yeah, so that happens. The guy tries to make a deal with Ray because they find out Woodrow is dead.
And then Colin Farrell and Rachel McAdams were like, who? Oh, that guy. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. It was before before they found out about the bad stuff they did, when Rachel McAdams got a hunt and Colin Farrell told her about that guy he killed that didn't actually his wife. And then and then they put the pieces together of who those kids were, which seems it's the most honestly it's the most unrealistic thing I think I've ever seen in like a cop show where they somehow found out, oh, these must be the orphans, like who realized that
guy kind of looks like her. They must be related.
Yeah, like the fuck are you talking about? Like, how did you put that together?
They are master police detectives, Mark.
Whatever. Yeah, so they go.
You could be in front of the giant computer that has DNA testing of everybody in the universe and tested them and found out. But these fuckers used their eyesight? Fuck off. Like, what are we doing? Like, such fucking lazy ass storytelling. This is not the same creators that did the first season.
Same
writer, not same director.
Makes no goddamn sense how you could be this tone deaf on a story. Like, so like sometimes people complain in movies like, I hate like a narration or I hate like exposition dumps. I hate that. I kind of most of the time don't lean that way because like in like a whodunit and stuff like that, I kind of like a breakdown of what's happening. Like if it works for the story we're telling. You know what doesn't work? What?
Sometimes there's a fun way to do it, like in
right. This should be taught in film school of how to fucking not do a story. You had 8 episodes, and you're having to spend 2 episodes basically telling your audience why things are happening the way they're happening. With forced dialogue that is poorly fucking written. And we're supposed to believe, this is my biggest problem on the show, okay? We're supposed to believe that these 2 people that work together, that have a troubled past, get together, and are so madly in love instantly that there's a battle on whether they go with each other or not. Like, and they have to send her away. Fuck off. What? Like, it's the equivalent. You didn't do any of the work. You didn't do any of the work. You literally just copied. You just cheated. You watched a rom-com and wrote this is how people look at each other. And this is how love is. No, it's not. You can't sell me on that because, like, even if it's supposed to be this dramatic leaving at the end, like, I'll be right behind you. Like, go, I can do that. Blah blah blah. Promise, I'll see you again. Motherfucker, you didn't see him for months. Like, what are you doing? Like, you fucked him one night. You reached my arms. You're hot as fuck. Go find another man. I don't know what the fuck you're telling him about. Stop.
You're not
It's
even
just-
getting like prime Colin Farrell. You're getting like dirty Colin Farrell.
Yeah, like, it's a good Colin Farrell. Like, it's bad Colin Farrell. Like, what do you want? It's just such a weird concept of, like, I just don't know. I don't even know how to, like, think of, like, it just frustrates the fuck out of me because they think that what they're doing, you can see it on the set. Like, you can see, like, how the directing went. Like, oh, we're fucking cooking. No, brother, you're fucking overcooking. This chicken is fucking fried. There's not a juice left in this bird. Like, it is over. It's like, who let grandma cook the turkey this year? Fuck, the thing is dead. So it's such lazy writing. It's such a frustrating watch, and so anticlimactic that I bet there's some fucking gullible ass people that watched all 8 episodes and was like, what? And I'm like,
this is just as good as the first season.
and I'm like, thank fucking God, let's move on.
And
I mean,
this episode,
I was just saying, I was one of those. I tried to talk myself into it for a little bit. I mean, eventually we got to the last episode. I'm like, no, I can't do it. No.
And this episode, it constantly sets you up to be like, oh, okay, they're about to do it, they're about to get it, and then it just keeps pulling the rug out from under them because they have like where they're gonna catch him at like the bus station or whatever. They're gonna get him, and then that doesn't end up working out. They end up doing a little shootout there, and the guy gets away and stuff, and then.
I mean, that was hilarious, though. You know, they thought
Like, they don't even sell it. They don't even sell it well of why this is happening.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I understood it. I just didn't care.
Yeah,
like that's the problem.
But why are we supposed to care at this moment? Like, what? Not care. Why is this? Why is this like?
I understand.
How is this set up properly where I'm supposed to like know this is supposed to care?
I will say on that end, I don't think it is. Because I think the story is so convoluted. I don't think you really understand. I don't think anybody really understands it the first watch through.
Yeah.
And so, and it just kind of what I'm just saying, at least for my
Let me
thing.
be real clear with you. You the first watch through. This is my only watch through. This is it. You will never be back on a screen. I don't ever. I promise you that.
I'm just saying, on going through this like again, I'm not 100% sure. I'm just pretty sure this is what goes down. That this is the story, but even then, I'm like, I don't really care because I feel like most of this stuff is not really proper. It's not properly built up to until the last couple episodes. So I don't think the mystery is interesting from the beginning as it is like throughout the whole thing, which I think at the very least True Detective season 1, the mystery is pretty interesting throughout. I feel like they kept finding ways to kind of hook you onto it. And this one, I think they really only did that for like the last 2, maybe 3 episodes.
I'm so interested in the scores.
But I did enjoy the sequence with Frank and Ray going in and stealing the money. I thought that was well shot. I enjoyed that. But that's then from there on, they just fuck up everything for the rest of the episode.
If I am fully asleep and I wake up to watch a fireworks display, sure, I may smile, I may even go ooh ah, but I'm fucking unconscious, okay? I'm in a fever dream. So sure, to quote the great Hal Rudnick, even a man in jail smiles every once in a while. Sure, the stealing money scene, A level.
I was looking for something in this hour and a half that I could just latch on to.
Matt and Mark, I want you to understand something. I normally start with the leftovers. We went True Detective. Because it was 2 and I could get it out of the way. How bad when we got to the last 4? Like it was like 40 minutes left,
Mhm.
and I was still in for another. What were longer than like I get it. You may get a green light to go longer. Fuck you. You don't get to go longer. Don't go longer. And then it happened, and I was just like, I could leave right now. I'll just let Mark and Matt talk, and then I will just nod. Can we talk about the sequence at the end?
Yeah, we can talk about Colin Farrell and Vince Vaughn and all that stuff.
So Colin Farrell tells her to go, leaves, gets chased through the woods. He kills a few people back
Because
and
he
forth.
goes to see his son, and then he gets the little trackers put on his car. So now they got him. Apparently, there's no way he can lose them or ditch that car or anything like that. He's just got to go run off in the woods.
Which is sound.
I mean, if he's not confident about his driving abilities, I guess that makes sense.
Like I get, like they sell it to us like it's one. It's no time to die. Like the bomb's going off. There's nothing. It's already in motion. Like this is it. We're over. Love you. Blah blah. Yeah, like this is it. Sorry, honey. I know at one night of sex we had, it was fucking great. Not going to be on that boat to follow you.
I left you a little something though in your belly.
Yeah, you're gonna be pregnant, so enjoy. And then fucking turns around and gets fucking blasted, like fucking killed. The one thing they do in the show well is guns. Like they do kill it pretty well. But then he's just he's dead, and he tried to upload something.
Yeah, as a final fuck you to his character, like he tried to upload a message to his son, and it's like message did not send.
Yeah, I'm like, all right,
sad face.
Yeah, sad face. And then because now he got killed by a group or whatever, so they're never going to find that body.
Then the final fuck you to his character is it's revealed that the son was his because she gets the DNA test back, and it was his son.
That is the biggest plot twist of the week because none of us. I was like, "There's no fucking way this is his kid." No, like red hair, short.
That kid looks nothing like either of those parents.
Yeah. So you know what? So it's not a plot twist. It's not a plot twist. It's a literally. I remember when it happened. Fuck off! No, like you're gonna try to sell this to me? Nah.
This is 100% a plot twist. Like nobody would believe for a second that kid is his, and like, oh, by the way, 99%. This is it. Like, no fucking way. Get the fuck out. And he puts it in a box like she's like never gonna tell her kid this.
That's like somebody telling me in Twilight that baby looks real. Like, fuck you. No, it doesn't. Like, this is horror. Like, it does not. I was like, the creators of the show cannot believe this. Like, it's crazy. So, whatever. Like, I feel like this entire show was a big fuck you to us. Like, like these things that you
at least the bad guys got that money, so good for them, I guess. And they're framing Colin Farrell for all the murders, so yeah.
What do they gain from this? And then, holy fuck, Frank's.
Frank's got his money. He's driving away, and I'm pretty sure where he gets taken is the same spot in Training Day where Denzel meets his final fate. It looked exactly like it. Yeah. So
Let me tell you, King Kong got everything on Frank. Everything. You can be in the same area, you will not be able to wear the same shoes. Like, bitch, so bad.
Because they were gonna kill him right there, right? But then he's like, "Oh, here, just take all this money." I'm like, "Oh, okay, we'll let you live." But the one guy's like, "Yo, I want your suit," and Vince Vaughn's like, "Fuck you," and then he gets stabbed.
And then his long murder walk.
His death walk. Oh God.
Go ahead. You were going to say something, Mark.
I did want to point because you said something, and honestly, I don't think I caught it. I think I've actually read this wrong for the first couple watches. I thought that kid was Vince Vaughn's son. I didn't think it was Colin Farrell's son that came from Rachel
Oh,
McAdams. Like that's
yeah.
what I thought. I mean, I don't think it really mattered. Like I just thought, oh, that'd be like a nice thing.
Because
She
I
actually
think
got pregnant at
she
the end.
says something about his sons or something. So that means that the one kid and then this one is his kid too.
Okay,
That's what I get.
whatever. It doesn't really matter. But like,
Yeah, but apparently they're gonna go off to the sunset together, raising this kid. I guess so.
they're gonna meet up with Nazario down in Panama. And just, they're gonna party all
I
the
mean
way.
that sounds cool. But yeah, Vince Vaughn just bleeds out as he's walking, and he sees her, and she's like, "Oh yeah, you died like 10 steps back."
Sees all these people come by, like,
Oh, yeah.
fuck off, I don't care, die already.
Yeah, you can just see the director just jerking off all over the screen.
Yeah, it's so bad. All you just need was a sniper shot. Just come in and take the fucker out. Like, it was so bad.
Oh. I mean, I feel like if the show doesn't care about its characters, why should we care about its characters?
Yeah, like
you think you went through this entire time as a show and painted Frank as such a picture that we should care about his death march? Fuck off! What? Half the people that show up, I didn't even remember they were a part of his life. Like, what are we talking about? Like,
I mean,
him being made fun of, like, and there's a can't bother me now, like, blah blah blah. Some of the worst acting too. Like, it's just not. It's not Vince Vaughn's fault. It's the writing of this. Like, he's given just absolute shit to do. So
yeah, I don't blame any of the actors. It's just
it's bad. It's a bad show.
but yeah, like the last 45 minutes could have been done like a tight 15.
Oh
That
my
sound about right?
God. It could have been done in that hour, that 1 minute thing that plays before it that says previously on, and you just watch that. Like, we just summarize the bitch and tell me what happened. I don't give a fuck right now. Oh, well, never mind. I can save that for off the show. That was gonna be a whole different story. Okay.
So yeah, don't skip over True Detective season 2. Don't do it to yourselves. I'm sorry if you had to watch it for the show.
I know I've said this before, and people are like, Cody, you thought. No, I'm gonna be dead honest with you. Oz has really bad moments. There were at least some enjoyable moments. I did not enjoy this season at all.
I think there's a good chance this might be the lowest rated season when we get to it.
It's my least favorite season I've watched of this. I will put this. This may. I hold on. That's maybe too harsh. I will say the last season of Oz is worse than this because I think it's 16 total fucking episodes, and it was hell.
I think this is absolutely one of the all-time. It's one of the top TV letdowns ever.
Yeah, you mentioned I can't think of another show.
It has to be the biggest drop off
between the first and second season.
It has to be the biggest drop. There's I'm sorry, I don't understand it.
There's nothing about this season that feels like the first season of True Detective. Like literally everything went bad in this season. Nothing went right for it. In this whole time.
But hey, that's great for season 3 because our expectations are super low now.
It can't get any worse. I think season 3 is pretty underrated, but I would just say it can't get any worse. It absolutely cannot get any worse.
Oh gosh.
Okay, so we don't need to do it right now, but we will rate it at the end.
Yeah.
Can somebody real quick remind me what Succession season 2 we gave as a rating? 4.5?
4.5, yeah.
Okay, just making sure. I knew it was second. Okay. Dude, do you guys want to talk about a really fucking good show?
Yeah, sure.
I know we haven't done that since Leftovers, but first
But hey,
episode.
we're season 3, episode 1, Succession. They did the thing. Following his bombshell presser, a righteous Kendall scrambles to find a base of operations while Logan's team searches for safe harbor.
Oh, Secession. Okay. I thought
So I was concerned about this show at the start because I was like, how can you make this interesting for how many seasons
Mm-hmm.
about this? Well, they did it. The battle within the family is exactly what the show needed. By the way, I don't really like. I don't know the score. Like basically breaks in. I don't know about everybody else, but like I'm getting Reigns of Castamere vibes the entire fucking time that everything's going on. I'm just waiting for a bunch of people to fucking die. That was just something that I just am like, oh, well, this doesn't seem fully right. But him
That might
trying
be
to
a question: is the Lannisters versus the Roys, and see what family would win. We'll put that for the debate league.
Lannisters pay their debts.
well, I mean,
The
The Roys
Roys
fuck off.
throw
well,
immigrants
yeah,
off
like
boats.
the Lannister army would be at the gates of the Roy family, and like Logan would be telling them to fuck off. And, like, come back.
You're not
off,
real
Jamie.
people.
Jamie, hey Jeremy, fuck off. But Kendall trying to figure out what the game plan is next because, like, he kind of just put the. I mean, he was going to jail. Like, the end of the day is his dad made a conscious decision for him to fall on the sword. He chose to not do that.
And
So
I get the
he's trying-
impression he came up with that idea like on the plane. Like this
Well,
isn't
that's what
something that was
that's-
super well thought of.
There's episode 2 kind of breaks down what his thought
Mhm.
process behind that was. But like either him go to jail or him turn on somebody else. But he chose
Yeah.
his dad. He's like, this is it. And then him going through and Greg's sitting there with him and like they got the person who's like, well, I don't really know like what you're either with us or you're out. Like you gotta get in this is all off the record. If you do anything, I'll sue the fuck out of you. Fuck off, like get out of the car. But he's like planning on going to Waystar, like going into the building, like in the first episode, like he's like, oh, I still work there. But then he's like, you know what? Better plan. Let's go crash somewhere. Let's start this board meeting. And it's basically a race against the clock for Kendall versus Logan to figure out what their next moves are and how it all works out and who's on what side of the coin. Who's going to stay? Who's going to go? Shiv is kind of put in the corner. Not really told what Roman doesn't really have a way. Connor doesn't have a way. Like they're all trying to figure out. Tom's got his own shit going on. So it's a whole like. The last episode ends in disarray. This one continues in disarray. It does not have a real order. So, what were some of the things you guys liked in this one?
I mean, it's really just like it's the two sides trying to set up their chessboard and try to figure out where all the pieces are going to go. Logan pretty much kind of says that maybe he's going to at least on paper step down and put somebody else in charge. So now you get everyone fighting for who's going to get that spot. So that's got a lot of really good back and forth with everyone. And Kendall is just going on full on Kendall mode. And it gets pretty hectic.
I do love the call where Kendall, so Roy and Logan and them they're all sitting at this like bar and like talking about Succession, like who knew it and who knew he's fucking me and doing this stuff. And then Logan like calls Kendall and goes, fair move. You delivered the punch, like good job. Now let's figure out this way and move on. And he's like, well, no, I don't really need to speak into you. He's like, motherfucker, I will grind your bones down and fucking kill you.
And that's something they both do, where they offer somebody an opportunity. Then when they say no, they instantly turn on them and start saying some vile shit to them.
And then Kendall's like, well, I'm gonna hop off the beanstalk thing. So what's happening now? He's methodically laughing. Well, is he saying like anything like legal, anything scary? Like, what do you need to worry about? Like nothing. It's like, yeah, I will fucking end you, Kendall. Like, congratulations, you did this. Like, good job, but it's a fair move. But now you are fucked. Like, basically.
Brian Cox honestly has some all-time like comedy stuff, like in this, like in the very beginning, where like Roman was like, "Hey, Dad, you want me to ride with you?" He's like, "Well, you want to suck my cock?" Like,
And they like the family kind of breaks up over private jets. What a fucking concept. You go on this private jet, I'll go on this private jet. Which Tom and fucking Shiv are like on opposite sides, like to keep like
yeah.
communication open. And he's like presenting, he's doing basically a succession plan in the air, like going through, like running through it with Tom and Frank, right?
Yeah, Frank
No,
and Jerry
yeah,
is there. Yeah.
Jerry's there. He's like running through the succession plan, like figuring it out, and like Tom's calling Shiv and is like, "Hey, but this is what's going on. Well, I want it. I fucking want it. Like, what are we
And
doing?"
then Jerry and Roman are talking on the phone.
Oh, maybe you lead and I help you. Like, we do a team thing. And then Roman picks up the phone and calls Logan and is like, "I really want it, Dad. Like, I love you. Like, I'll do anything for you. I love you.
Unless
Like,
you don't think I'm ready.
unless you don't think I'm ready, then I understand. But like, I could be, and like, Jerry could be the face, and like, this could be the situation." It's like, "Oh, I'm just keep talking. I'll hang up." And then Logan gets off the phone, walks right over, and goes, "Roman is out." I'm like, out. Like, he's done the situation, and basically it ends up with Jerry's going to take the lead, um,
On paper, pretty much, yeah.
and Shiv is not pleased with this
No.
decision, and it kind of leaves the family. Well, they end up calling him, and she needs to go talk to
The lawyer.
the
And
lawyer.
she couldn't land the lawyer, and that's kind of what takes her out of the runnings.
Yeah, she can land the lawyer, and then ends up having that situation happen, and then Kendall, and then Logan's like says up Jerry, so that kind of leaves the family in kind of disarray of what comes next with the whole play, and Greg's still trying to figure out his fucking
Yeah,
end of
he's
everything.
kind of stuck in the middle of everything.
Which-
I do love when they're in the vehicles going down the road, and Greg's like, "Oh, this is kind of like OJ, except you didn't kill anybody." And Kendall's like, "Well, who said I didn't kill anyone?"
which
We also get that weird scene with like, oh, sorry, Mark, go ahead.
I mean, I just wanted to point out, like, if like Kendall did not like talk with Greg beforehand of involving in his plan, like that kind of makes it kind of nuts. That like it, because like he knows that Greg has the papers, at least to help him out, but like he just kind of blurts it out and just kind of inadvertently involves Greg in like, whatever he's doing.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Kendall's like at this house, and like his ex-wife is there, and Craig opens a bottle of wine that was like for like an anniversary. He's like, "Oh no!" And this blonde bitch that has no fucking like sense of clue, she's like, "I got the glasses," like having this full-on party. Why the lawyer that that Shiv tried to land is now with thing. It kind of talks about like next step plans. Like, what if your dad like shuts this all down? Like, he can't shut it all down. Like, he fucking can. Like, he will turn everything. He'll be fucking done. And then it's like, well, if the FBI comes and the FBI raids, like, you're gonna have to face like this. Like, well,
Yeah,
that's
it becomes clear pretty quick that Kendall doesn't really have a plan.
Nope.
And like
Kendall
the
is flying
scene
by
where
the seat of his pants.
he's meeting with the PR people, and he just cuts them off every time they try to say anything. Like he knows the PR better than they do.
It's weird because he doesn't really have a plan, but he also is kind of a step ahead of Logan a lot of the time. Like the chaotic shit that like Kendall is on throughout like these 3 episodes is kind of nuts.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's a really good episode. It's kind of sends us back into chaos mode. Like,
It does a good job, I think, of like kind of setting us up and to kind of at least kind of setting the game board of kind of where we're going to be going for the next. I mean, I'm guessing like 5-6 episodes because we're still kind of playing off of what's been set up here.
Yeah,
Like after episode 3.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, so we can go into episode 2, I think. Mass in time of war. Kendall tries to get his siblings, as well as Stewie and Sandy, on his side. And fearing his legal situation, Greg asks Ewan for help.
Fucking Logan sends a Trojan horse to this fucking house. What's in there? What? What's in? Send it fucking back. Like, we're not accepting this shit. But the main thing is I think the main crux of this, we can talk about all the other things that we liked after,
Yeah.
but the family meets with Kendall.
Yeah, and all the siblings
Basically,
get together.
goes through the plan. Like, I love Logan calls Connor at one point. He goes, "My number one." Even Connor's like, okay, Dad, like, fucking, oh yeah, I'm your number one, all right, Dad, sure, no problem. But like, basically says that Dad's screwing this up. It's like, this dad was there the entire time. This is what he was doing. And Shiv was like, no, like, this is not what I do remember. I do not remember us throwing migrant workers off the fucking cruise ships and Dad being mean to women. Like, I don't remember this side of our dad. Like, and you're saying it's all there, but this is just for your ego and your power trip. And he's like, oh, you just want it because I can do it by myself, but I want you all with us, which is not true. And I think that's the main crux of this. Kendall is saying all this stuff like he wants to do it with his sibling, but he needs fucking help because he knows he is over his head in this situation. And Roman's just like, I'm here to spy on you for Dad. Like, I'm going to tell him, like, I'm going to leave here and tell him everything you said. And Shiv's like, I'm here to just convince you to stop this and like move on and like say you misspoke, just figure out the situation. You got a little scared and thing. And Kendall hits Shiv with a pretty hard, like, the woman situation, like, that's why you're needed most in this situation. Like, woman, go farther. Shiv's like, okay, got it. Like, I'm not here on merit alone. I'm here because I'm a woman. So nice. And that ends in a horrible situation. But they all tell him basically to fuck off.
Yeah.
Like, they're not doing it. Like,
and then there's varying degrees of interest. Where there's at some points where like all of them are like, maybe we'll go with him, but at the end of the day,
how he's painting it sounds good on paper.
Yeah.
I just don't believe they think Kendall can achieve what he's wanting to achieve. Like,
and I think that the thing that really turns him is when Logan sends a box of donuts. Because apparently they're like, oh, Logan doesn't know we're all here, but that Logan knows they're all there, and he sends them a nice box of donuts. And then they're like 95% sure they're not poisoned.
Well, like Shiv even makes a comment, like, and I don't know if it's this episode or the next episode, but it's like, did I look good in the pit? Like, did you get a good enough picture from me inside the apartment? Like, he fucking knows that they're there, and he's like figuring out the situation. Where they all tell him fuck off, where Roman is in the car with Shiv and he goes, can I trust her? Is she solid? Yes, she's solid. Like, he believes she's solid. But he's like talking verbatim in front of Shiv about the situation. So I think also, wasn't it last episode? Was it last episode that or is it's the end of this episode, Logan and her in the car, right?
Logan and him in the car. I think that's the last episode. The end of the first episode is when the plane lands and he gets off, and he's like, "Oh, you couldn't have gotten out." And for the picture,
oh yeah, so I think that's a big crux that we missed.
Yeah,
is Logan basically is saying he was doing a photo op, basically, just like his kids to show that we're unified. He's like, you couldn't hug me. Oh yeah, Dad, the big cuddler, like the person that just loves affection. And he's like, I want to make you president. And he was like, what does that mean? Full president, full of all the thing. Jerry being the stand-in double. Like, she'll be the face, but you do the work. And that's, which he hasn't relayed that fucking message to Jerry. Like, he's on that. Jerry has no fucking clue that's happening. So
Jerry's just there to take a fall if there's a fall that needs to be.
Right. But yeah, that's the big crux. Greg and Tom are going through their situations, like figuring out like how their dynamic is going, and like where are those files at? Tom's working for Greg.
Oh,
Obviously, but he's
I think it's my favorite part of these 3 episodes is kind of Greg just being pulled back and forth between both sides, and then he ends up even going to his grandpa for help because I think it's this episode where he like starts figuring out if he needs a lawyer or stuff, and like Kendall's gonna hook him with a lawyer, but then the firm is gonna hook him up with a lawyer too, and he's like, well, maybe I should get my own lawyer. And he goes to the grandpa, and the grandpa's like, oh, I'll get you a lawyer, which is pretty much just a lawyer to kind of help further his grandpa's agenda anyway. So yeah, the Greg is just kind of getting pulled in between everyone and used. So that I think that's really good stuff.
We did kind of. So the end of the episode is when Shiv and Roy are in the car because this is where they're still in the city, and he's talking to it. He's trying to get the investigator, and he's like, "I need to get the fuck out of the city. Like, I need to get back into the city." And that's when they all leave together. But we need to be together. And then he tells her at the end of this episode, because the next episode is Jerry's acting as making calls, and Logan is having fucking none of it. But they kind of run together. But yeah, but he's after he gets nobody on the side. But Greg like is interviewing with that one lawyer. I'm like, I need your advice. Like, do I get a lawyer? And I knock on the door. It's the Roy sending the lawyer for him. He's like, do I have a choice? Like, I get a choice on whether to get you or not. Like, right? Like, what are we doing? And his grandpa asked him like the most basic questions, like, why do you need a lawyer? He's like, well, you see, Dad, grandpa, everybody else is like suiting up with armor and I want to be protected. And then sits down with that lawyer. The fucking lawyer goes, and we need to like show that capitalist is the problem and blah blah blah. He's like,
Objective 1, keep you safe. Objective 2.
He's like, that's fine. And I agree with that. Like, that's great. But like, I'm a little bit more in the camp of saving me. Like, like, yeah, that would work. But overall, what else did we miss in this episode?
What did you like in this one, Mark?
Yeah, clock. He's muted. Let me go a little longer.
Damn it, son of a bitch. Every time. I mean, I just chew a little something, like, so I don't annoy the people with my chewing. And then, you gotta pass it off to me and, like, whatever. Like, no, I mean, honestly, most of, like, kind of the sibling stuff I thought was really neat. And, I mean, you're talking about the kind of how people thought it was going to go. Where I think even when you were talking about like whether or not they believe that Kendall could pull it off, I don't even think that was like the most compelling thing. Is even though Roman was the only one to hear, is when Roman talks to Jerry, said, "Hey Jerry, what's like the most likely thing to happen?" And Jerry was like, "I mean,
you're fucking
all of you guys are fucked. Like they're probably just going to use this as an excuse to just excommunicado all of you because they just want like a fresh start." Which honestly sounds like the thing that is most likely to happen. Like, and it will probably be like either like Sandy or the other guy who ends up Stewie end up being CEO.
Stay with me, Roman. Like work with me. Okay, sure.
And I think Jerry and Roman, I think that gave me my favorite quote of the week was when Roman's like, "Don't threaten me, Jerry. I don't have time to jerk off."
Kendall also gets with the money guy from the first, the one that basically is trying to. He tried to get him to do the takeover, everything like that, and he's like, "We need to do this now." Like he's trying to get all his ducks in a row. He's trying to get capital. He's trying to figure out what his next move is without any real plans. Anything else from this episode?
There was a good scene too with Logan and his wife, where she kind of is like, "Well, hey, you have some stuff on Kendall too that can kind of help make this all go away." But then he reminds her, like, "Yo, so some bombs you drop, you get burned too. So can't really necessarily use that just yet or at all."
Right. Oh yeah, that's something. He's like, we do have a pretty big thing. He's like, yeah, you don't get hit. Is this also when Tom? Yeah, I think it's when it's either the last episode or this episode when Tom was like, Shiv is like, "Do you love me?" And to Tom, and Tom was like, "I mean, Yeah, like, we're not financially we're not love bankrupt. Like we're still profitable. Like but like you can't just use it when you want it and use other people when you don't. Like all that stuff. So
Oh yeah.
um okay, final episode.
Yeah, let's go to episode 3, the disruption. With the DOJ at the door, Logan summons his arsenal while Tom makes a potentially life-changing offer, and Kendall becomes obsessed with his own takedown.
Yep, he doesn't. Kendall is blind. He doesn't see. He doesn't see. He's not taking advice from people he should be taking advice from. He is working fast and loose, and it's going to bite him in the ass. Basically, is how I feel like it's going.
He like gets obsessed
Um,
with the wrong things.
yes,
Like
he
he shouldn't be
doesn't.
caring about all the negative press and stuff that he's getting, but he just becomes
like
obsessed with that.
like there's a comedian that's ripping him and he's
Mhm.
listening to it, but he's laughing about the situation. He's making a scene. He's in a limo and they're reading bad text or good text and like going through, and some are hitting harder than he's realizing, and he doesn't realize that. He goes to Waystar when they tell him basically not to, but he goes in there anyways. That whole scene is really good. I do love when Logan's like, if he comes into this fucking building, I'm gonna punch him in the face. Like I will fucking end that bitch. And they're all sitting there, like, he's not gonna come in, but basically, like, she sends Shiv to be like, don't come into the fucking like hold the room, see how he was. He's like, I'm not planning on coming in, but he ends up coming into the fucking room. Why they have a town hall plan to go through the next succession and like
Oh,
tell it, and like Shiv is the one planning to do the town hall. And before the last talk, Kendall kind of apologized for what he said about the situation. They were at a
hmm.
gala together, kind of apologized for what he made the comments to her. And then she's giving a fucking speech.
And as soon as she gets to the part about the cruise ships and all that other stuff,
A song blares about rape, basically.
yeah, Nirvana's rape. This is one of the best scenes of the show, I think.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a song. I've never heard Nirvana's "Rate Me" song.
Yeah.
Check that off the bucket list. Heard that now. So it'll stay where it's at. But they go through there, and like Shiv is physically like annoyed by
Oh,
it,
because this
and
was like her
knows,
big coming out to the company and stuff, and Kendall just ruined it.
because she basically says like, I get your perspective. Like I don't. She says in the gala, like, I understand where you're coming from. Like, it makes sense. Like, we both want technically the same thing. I want
Mhm.
change. Like, I don't want these things to continue. I want to create a better situation. And Kendall's like, he really made you sad. So it's really that? It's just your ego? Like, you don't really care? Like, this is all you are? And basically puts it, and it doesn't change Kendall at all. So Kendall goes above his thing and makes this thing to Shiv, pushes Shiv into a corner and makes her humiliate herself. Where
Oh, she
I
comes
don't know,
back.
I don't know what character acting, like her facial work, but when she walks into Kendall's office to take spit that loogie into that magazine, basically,
Mhm.
her facial mannerisms are like identical to Logan's. Like it's almost creepy how it like looks as a female version of him, and basically Kendall has woken the one person that was civil on both sides.
Oh
Like
yeah.
she's ruthless, but she was playing good on both sides. She wasn't going for his throat. She talked to Logan about like not going too low, where she ends up getting the brothers together to sign off, passing it off as Logan's idea, which honestly it could be Logan's idea. Who knows? They don't really describe it. But the brothers refuse to sign off on it, and she fucking writes a fucking horrible letter about Kendall Roy.
Sends it out to all the press and stuff.
They're
Oh.
everywhere, and he's such an egomaniac that he's made this. That comedian that was making fun of him, that he's like, oh, she just loves me, blah blah. She's being a horrible critic of him, and he's just not. He's tone deaf to the situation. and he's planning to go on her show, which she's gonna rip him apart anyways.
Yeah.
I realize that even though he's getting advice from everybody, don't. While he's backstage of this thing, the bitch of the news breaks. Recovery, abuse, like has his own women problems, has
Mhm.
countless recoveries, has countless black skeletons all in his closet. Basically uses the line that we wanted him to get better, but maybe his last attempt to be recovery was just a mistake, like was just the problem, and ends with just crushing defeat of that. And he goes to the producer lady and goes, "Can this not be put on?" Well, we're a comedy show, and like it'd be weird if we don't talk about it, but we'll be fair. And he fucking no shows the show, and he's sitting in the corner just panicking
Yeah.
while Shiv's words ring in across everything. So he put his hand in the shark's mouth, and he got bit. Like, but that's right. One thing about Kendall is like, what are you doing? You have so many skeletons in your closet. Like, you think you're passing your dad off as an asshole, and he probably is, but you're not going to win this when you also are carrying fucking bags upon bags.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's that one scene too where like Logan's like head of security guy just goes up to Kendall and like whispers in his ear, "I know you."
Yeah, why are you in here? I know you. And he sits like he's doing that interview with the lady at the very beginning. It's like, "Is it on the record? It's not, blah, blah, blah." And it's like, "What about your family?" "Yeah, for sure. For sure they're with us." I'm like, "No, none of you're out there alone." He ends up and he fucks over Greg in this thing by making Greg pay a $40,000 watch.
He talks Greg into this watch, implying that, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna hook you up with a watch."
Yeah.
But what he meant was, "I'm gonna hook you up with the guy that sells the watches."
He's like, and then he tells Tom because it's like a thank you gift, and he's like, "Oh yeah, thank you gift. That's nice. Like $40,000 has a pay." It's like it's not a big deal. It's not like a 6-month stay in fucking Switzerland or anything. Like,
Yeah, Kendall doesn't see how much he needs to keep Greg on his side.
I'm telling you right good fucking now. You give me fucking millions upon millions of dollars. Ain't no fucking $40,000 watch going on my fucking wrist anytime soon. What? So I can walk down the street and get my arm chopped off, and somebody can just steal a fucking watch? What are you doing? It tells a fucking time, you fucking moron. That's one of the dumbest things any human being could possibly do is pay that much money. Put a fucking car on your wrist, idiot.
Since the
Especially
invention of
Greg.
the cell phone, yeah, you don't need watches anymore.
Also, in this time, Tom takes Greg to his new office. "Oh, I hear you got a new lawyer. Like, that's great." No, he's like, "Is this part is like I'm getting fired?" "Oh no, during an investigation, we would never do that. Like, that's crazy." But yeah, this is your new office. I hope your lawyer. Basically, I hope your lawyer was worth it. Like, you fucking crossed the Roy's. Good luck with your life at that point.
I wanted to bring up, I think probably honestly my favorite part of, like, I think all these Succession episodes is when the FBI showed up at Logan's door, and Logan is like, "Hey, can they just fuck off and just get out of here? Like I don't want to talk to the FBI today."
Well,
Like,
yeah, because the
no, they're the
subpoena comes at the
FBI.
beginning. He gets a subpoena, and he's like, when are we going to start?" Jerry's like, "When are we going to start handling this?" I said, "Fuck off. Tell them to fuck off. It's not happening. They're not coming out." And then he ends up having a meeting she has a meeting with like the president, like chief of staff or whatever, and is like basically running through the options for him. He's like, "Oh, letting them off, like letting the old regime happen. Like, we're losing a little bit of those voters." He's like, "Oh, that's fine. He can turn his back on me, but let me tell you, I will turn my back on him real quick." Basically agrees to lower the temperature with the news cycle on his candidacy, like try to lighten up the news source. So he's being bought in that aspect. But then, yeah, an old raid of the FBI. Oh well, that's what also happens is like when Kendall shows up to the thing, he's like, when Kendall shows up to the thing, He's like, fire him. You can't. He's talk about relinquishing the thing, but you can't fire him during all this investigation. That would be a PR fucking nightmare. Well, fuck. If he comes near me, I'll fucking hit him. Get close to the IT guys. Don't let him fucking look and talk to any of the IT guys or anything. So it's just this really just back and forth thing. But yeah, the FBI. It ends with the FBI raiding Waystar, and he's like, "We will cooperate. We will work." And Tom going, "Well, guys, we're at this nice little party. If you see a bunch of men in FBI uniforms, we are getting raided, but that's not
Let's just enjoy this while we can.
yeah."
And Tom too does have like them because he talks to Shiv and he's like, maybe I should like volunteer myself to Logan, like if he needs someone to take a fall, I can do that for him. And then he volunteers to Logan, and Logan's like, "Oh, thank you, I appreciate that. I don't think it'll come to that, but it's very nice."
Tom said he'll go to jail. Tom said I'll go to jail for you. What the fuck, Tom? No, you won't. Because Logan will cash in on that fucking offer. Yeah. Anything else from this episode?
I think that about covers everything I had.
Good talk. Okay. All right. Well, this is a longer episode than we normally do, but we had such a good conversation with the two. Again, it's so much better in this format than the old format. Like leftovers, you would have still been talking because I would have interrupted you every fucking time you should open your mouth. All right. So bad guy of the week. Where's the brain code? Why did they not see this brain code?
Oh my god, who would be the?
I want to hear. Can I offer something, and you guys can both tell me no, and it's fine. I would like to do the writer of True Detective.
Weirdly enough, I was considering throwing him up in the running.
I want to throw up the writer of.
I mean, if we want to allow that, I would. The only other person I would think of this week really is Kendall. Is the only other person I would say.
Oh no, then
Kendall's justified with what he's doing. He'd be in jail if he didn't. He's just stupid. He's just stupid with what he's doing.
I'm just talking about like the thing where he played the song, the shit.
That's pretty fucked up.
He tricked Greg into having to buy a $40,000 watch.
How many hours? How many hours is True Detective season 2? Can somebody look that up?
It's like 8.5 hours, give or take.
Yeah, the writer of True Detective is the biggest. Yeah, it's not just this week. It's literally of the season. It's one of the biggest crimes that has happened on the show.
It's the first time I feel like we have actually been wronged by the bad guy.
This might be the first time since Oz that we're on lockstep of hating something this much.
Yeah.
Because normally me and Matt are like, "God, that was fucking sucking." And then Mark goes, "Guys, I didn't hate it. Were you on that?" I'm like, "No, we're all like, burn
Mark's
this
like,
fucking
I've watched
show.
this 3 times. I can't defend it.
That is criminal. You need to see somebody because listen, ladies.
If we hadn't done it for the show, would you have ever watched this season again?
No.
Okay. I'm sorry.
I watched it a second time because I don't remember anything that happens in this season. And is this season really that bad? And yes, it was. It was that bad the second time around.
I want this on the record. Not to get in Mark's personal life, but if Mark is ever seeking to get with somebody, he is the most loyal guy ever. He is so loyal to his fucking TV show. He will be a great partner. So choose that. I'm just
maybe it was me. It couldn't have been the show. I'll give it another watch.
Dude's fucking dedicated. Like, oh, you're upset? I get it. Like, let's watch The Wire again and see how we're feeling at the end of The Wire. Like, he's a dedicated fella.
Well, he knows he loves The Wire, though. That's different.
He'll stay through the bad shit. He'll see you at your worst and find positives about you.
It's less that I wanted to, figure out whether it's bad. It's like I couldn't remember a single thing about the season. Like, maybe Fresh Eyes will do it better, but no, and a third time around, no, I would never watch this again. I just, it really is a complete waste of time. Like, Cody may be onto something about watching season 2 first, But I feel like if you start with season 2, like you're just not gonna watch the rest of the show. Like you're just gonna, you're not gonna want to get into it. Just don't watch it and just
Just
save
look up
season
a
1 for
YouTube.
last.
There's probably like a YouTube 10-minute video about the whole season you can watch. It'll probably cover it better than the whole season does.
It doesn't matter. Nothing about it comes up. Like nothing
So,
about
are
it
we
comes up in the
agreement?
later seasons.
Are we agreement that the writer is bad guy Luke?
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I can't think of a better person, honestly.
Perfect. Whoever that person is, fuck you and kick rocks.
Nick Pizzolatto, he is the bad guy.
Bad guy this season, but I'll give you a week. If I knew it was this bad, I would have been fighting for you a lot longer.
Well, I think these 2 episodes were particularly bad, so I'm okay with him being bad guy this week.
Okay. Season rankings.
And before we get to that, I will say that the second season did bump up the kill count. So True Detective's now up to 70 kills. So it's getting us there.
How many was it after season 1?
Oh, you would ask that, wouldn't you? Let me see.
That's kind of the point. Put you on the fucking
It's
block.
not a lot. I know.
Don't act like you two never put me on my back foot, right? Like it wasn't real.
I mean, was that shootout in episode 4?
Season 1 was 17 kills. So it jumped up from 17 to 70.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Time to give True Detective season 2 a grade.
How mean are we gonna be?
Bro. Yeah, I think you already know that fucking answer. I don't know what I gave Oz rating, so I don't want to be putting that was our first ever show.
Yeah.
Show's a lot different than what it was now. We've developed, we've moved on. So this could be lower than Oz, and that's not an indictment on what that is.
I mean, even the worst Oz season had some good bits. So
I am giving this a solid 1.5.
okay.
That may be like I was thinking a 2.
Yeah.
But I can't get my thing is if it gets to 2.53, you could convince me at some point to rewatch it. I don't think I could ever put myself through this again. It's just not worth it. They're lazy. It's not that they're not like the plot just doesn't make any sense to care about, and they drop me all at the end. There's not an episode that happens in this. The one episode that should like stand out like really high and save a little bit is the shootout, but I don't give a fuck about the shootout even. Like, it just doesn't work. It's just at 1.5. I'm not it. I will never watch this episode season again. Could be a 2, but
yeah, I'll be a little bit nicer and give it a 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're averaging a 1.75 right now. We're at a 1.75 right now. So Marv, where are we at? You can solidify a 2 rating, or if you put it at a 3, we're in 2.25, I guess.
Like, I do wish I remembered like what I rated those like bad seasons of Oz. I feel like they are definitely on the lower end because I do think this is better than the worst seasons of Oz. It's close, but I do think it's better. Like I think if you're asking me, would I rather rewatch this or season 6 of Oz?
Okay,
like, I would probably pick this.
Well, it's also 8 hours shorter.
If I gave in comparison, I don't know what I give it, but I would give Oz season 6 at this point a 1.
Okay,
I think this is a 1.5, but I don't think and that's 8 episodes less.
Yeah.
Like,
I think we also talked about if Oz season 6 ended in the first 8 episodes.
Yeah, the first
we wouldn't have
they
hated
actually
it.
split it. It wouldn't have been bad.
Season 7 of Oz basically is asshole.
I guess we're talking about like season 4 of Oz. Season 4 is split into 2 parts.
No,
season 5 and 6 is just 8 episodes.
Was it? I don't know.
Season 6.
I don't want to get too much.
Not doing this.
See, now we're gonna have to watch Oz again. We're just gonna have to.
I'm gonna kill you.
I don't want to get too much in the weeds of this. I I think there's some kind of fun parts to this, but I think as a whole, like the fact that I came in here telling you it's taken me 3
Oh, you're
watches
right. Fuck.
to fully understand exactly what happens in the story, it can't be higher than a 1.5. It just can't. It just everything about this season is just such a catastrophic failure. Almost nothing goes right. It is night and day a completely different show from seasons 1 to 2.
Matt, do you want to join us at 1.5 or are you just stick at 2?
I'm going to be nice. A lot of people worked hard on this piece of shit, but
You're
I'm
an
going to be
asshole.
nice.
Matt,
All
give
right,
it a
what-
third. Give it a third watch. I think you're going to be right. Here. It's like,
Yeah, if I get on the third watch, I might go down to 1.5.
So 1.75 with a bullet. It is literally 4 full points down from season 1 of True Detective.
That sounds right.
so it's definitely last place, even of like season 2 as a whole. Like I don't think
Oh,
any
it is
sealed
last
out.
on. I think last on everything. That
So we
we've
got it
done.
right below season 1 of The Leftovers right now.
and Leftovers, I think, is down 3.75. I think it still clears it. I think it still clears it by 3.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
it clears it by 3 total points. It
So,
is
hey.
Patty in that well. It is Patty in that well. It's so far down.
So we get to
okay.
start season 3. This is gonna be like the biggest opportunity for a comeback ever in the show.
Mark, you got some horror. You got some. I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna drag you across the fucking floor next week if this season sucks.
I will say season 3. I feel like we'll enjoy. Season 3, I think, is a significant upgrade
Well,
from season. From season
I would hope so.
significant, like it is very good. I'm curious
Okay.
to like what's gonna happen when we get to season 4, but season 3, I feel pretty confident we're gonna be pretty positive about it.
So next week, I believe we get 3 True Detectives, 3 Successions, and then the last 2 episodes of season 2 of Leftovers. So we'll do another season finale next week.
Yes. Honestly, guys, I said, oh, guys, I don't know how I feel about us ending different. I'm fine with it, honestly. It works.
Yeah.
We're able to fully dive on a season if we need to, talk about it. So kind of like the strategy. Doesn't mean it will always work out like that, but like
the next 3 weeks, we're going to have season finales. And then the next one will be all 3 shows ending for their final seasons. Yeah.
Perfect. All right. Thank you all for watching. We will be back next week with another episode. So enjoy TV. Fuck movies.
You wonder ever you're a bad man?
The world needs bad men. We keep the other bad men from the door.
So, I just wanted to get the gang together early in my tenure to say, yup.